There is someone raising a red flag about an individual whose name starts with the letter M. This warning is not a random coincidence. That very person has attempted to interfere with your financial progress and spiritual blessings. But I have intervened. I have wrapped your health, your destiny, and your finances in divine protection. You're not alone. I will reveal more about this in just a few moments, so do not scroll past this message. Every attack that was sent your way is being shattered even now. Miracles are rapidly making their way to you, and soon you will witness my power at work in your life like never before. Type 1111 in the comments if you believe in what I'm saying. I am establishing a supernatural shield around your finances, your thoughts, and your household. You are on the verge of experiencing a breakthrough so extraordinary that even your greatest adversaries will be silenced. I am pouring out favor that will shift everything in your life. Pay close attention to my voice. I am the Lord your God, the one who perceives what is hidden from others. My gaze is fixed on you. Nothing escapes me, not a single detail. Yes, you've endured betrayal. You felt the weight of disappointment. The person whose name begins with M tried to derail what was meant for you. But hear me clearly, their efforts are no match for my power. My love for you stands firm and unwavering, and the purpose I've placed on your life is stronger than any opposition. The heavens are wide open above you right now. I have built a fortress around your finances, your body, and your future. Where anxiety once tried to take hold, I am releasing deep peace. Where things were stolen or delayed, I am planting a harvest of victory. You are my chosen one, and not even hidden enemies can stop what I've ordained for you. If your heart agrees, type "I trust God" in the comments. By doing this, you are speaking faith into existence. You are declaring with your voice that you welcome my protection, and that you believe your miracle is already on its way. Do not allow the betrayal of one person to shape your entire future. I am editing the story of your life right now. Every closed door you thought was permanent have been working behind the scenes to prepare a greater one. What was taken will be returned, multiplied. What was once blocked will now burst forth in abundance. The wound caused by that individual with the letter M will soon become undeniable proof of my power actively operating in your life. Do you remember how I turned things around for Joseph? His brothers tried to end his future, but instead I raised him to authority in a foreign land. What was meant for evil became the foundation of a blessing for his entire family. That same power is working for you now. Every trap, every hindrance the enemy set up, I am turning it into a stepping stone for your testimony. And when it's revealed, all will know that only I could have done this. You won't need to worry about provision any longer. I am Jehovah, Jireh, your provider. I am releasing increase, new opportunities, and divine favor into your life. Even if someone tried to steal your destiny, I am restoring what was lost 7 times over. Watch what happens in your finances. Watch how your resources expand in ways you couldn't imagine. I take the little and make it overflow. Soon you'll realize that I've been protecting you from losses you never even knew were coming. The enemy's plots to bankrupt you, to damage your health, to leave you stuck have been defeated by my word. I've sent angels to guard your steps and shut doors the enemy planned to walk through. You are covered in my protection. If you can feel this truth resonate within you, comment 1111 right now. Each time you proclaim your trust in me, you welcome more of my power into your life. These are not empty declarations. am responding to your faith right this moment. The more you believe, the more you will witness what I can do. Do not let fear steal your confidence when the enemy tries to whisper lies. I am quieting those voices just as I silenced the storm on the sea. I am bringing peace to your thoughts and calm to your heart. My promises stand forever. You are never alone. I walk beside you through the valley, and my presence comforts you. The blessing I'm about to release over your life will not just change your situation, it will silence every critic, every doubter, every enemy. They will have no choice but to see my hand upon you. I am preparing a feast in the presence of those who stood against you. I will anoint your head with oil, and your cup will run over. Let this be your reminder. I am the same God who split the Red Sea to rescue my people. I made water gush from a rock, sent manna from the sky, healed the sick, and raised the dead. My power has not faded. If I did it then, I will surely do it again for you. My promises are alive and real for everyone who dares to believe. Take a step of faith right now, like this video, if you feel this message is for you. Sometimes, even a small act of faith sets massive change in motion in the unseen realm. Let your actions speak for your belief. Trust that I have built an unbreakable wall of protection around your destiny. The sorrow you're carrying will soon be turned into joy. The secret tears you've cried will be replaced with laughter and public celebration. I am lifting the burdens from your shoulders and replacing them with supernatural strength. Though you felt weary, you will now feel my power elevating you beyond what you thought possible. If you receive this message, comment 222. Every time you speak your faith, heaven hears you and responds. I am moved by your trust, your hope, and your willingness to believe that nothing, no person, no situation can stop what I'm about to release in your life. Now, let me share this. A powerful 7-second brain ritual has recently been that's helping everyday people erase debt and draw unimaginable wealth into their lives. Backed by several neuroscience labs, this simple method, done at home, is transforming lives, bringing homes, cars, and vacations into reality. But this secret might not stay available for long. There's a chance it could be removed at any moment. Check the link in the description and comments before it disappears. My beloved, I see how others have tried to entangle your path and cloud your vision, but the enemy's grip is slipping. I have already made a way of escape. Your mind will no longer be trapped by fear or confusion. I am clearing the path before you. Victory is yours. Even when it felt like the weight of the world was crashing down and your future seemed to shrink before your eyes, I was already working behind the scenes. I stood between you and every spiritual assault, shielding you even when you couldn't feel it. In places where you saw emptiness, I was cultivating a harvest. Where delay seemed to take hold, I was laying the groundwork for acceleration. Every tactic the enemy used to slow you down is now being overturned by the power of my word. You may have felt forgotten or overlooked in moments of silence, but let me assure you, you were never out of my sight. Your name is written on the palms of my hands. My promises concerning you are eternal. They are not fragile, and they do not fade. No voice, no person, no wicked plan has the authority to remove you from the grip of my grace. What I have planned for you is secured not because of what you've done, but because of the unshakable strength of my love for you. This is your moment. Declare your trust in me boldly. If you sense my presence and feel the safety of my covering around your life, write 333 in the comments now. Let your faith be sown like seeds into the garden of the miraculous. With each word of belief, my angels are being commissioned to act on your behalf. I'm listening not just to your cries, but to your confidence in me. My ears are attuned to the sound of your trust. I am the God who sees everything past the masks, beyond the surface, straight to the intentions of the heart. That person whose name begins with M may have moved in secrecy, working in shadows, but nothing is hidden. From my light, I am exposing every false alliance and disconnecting you from anyone who was never meant to walk into the next chapter of your blessing. You won't have to defend yourself. I am rising on your behalf. I am your advocate in the courts of heaven, and your defender before your enemies. Think of Daniel, my faithful servant. His adversaries plotted to throw him into the lion's den, thinking it would be his end. But I had already arrived before he did. I shut the mouths of lions and made his enemies witnesses to a miracle. Likewise, I am silencing the mouths of those who've tried to devour your name, your opportunities, and your peace. You don't need to be anxious about the days ahead. I am already in your tomorrow, clearing paths and making crooked ways straight. I am assigning divine helpers to you, people you didn't expect, opportunities you didn't plan for, and provision that no one can block. Every delay caused by others has been woven into a design that will produce a testimony unlike any you've had before. My timing is never off. Every closed door was intentional. It was never denial, it was redirection. I've been preparing you for something far greater. If you feel the ground shifting, if hope is stirring within you again, then declare it now. Say, I trust God, and let heaven record your words. These words will become banners over your life statements of agreement with my will. I respond to faith, and every declaration you make is unlocking the next level of favor. There is no curse, no word spoken in darkness that can undo my blessing. I am the one who takes every evil word, every attack, every failed attempt to hold you back, and flips it into a channel of favor. Attempts to harm your finances are becoming vessels for supernatural provision. Attacks on your body are becoming testimonies of healing. Where humiliation tried to grow, I am planting honor. I've said in my word that all things work together for the good of those who love me, and I mean all things. Even the schemes of M designed to cause harm are now being repurposed to birth a miracle that will glorify my name and give you lasting joy. You are not defined by what you've lost. You are defined by the promise I made to lift you higher than your enemies ever thought possible. Remember Job. Everything the enemy stole from him, I restored him, not just equally, but double. Health, wealth, family, peace, I brought it all back and more. My power to restore hasn't changed, and I take joy in exceeding your expectations. Now pause, breathe in my peace. The provision you've been praying for is already in motion. The obstacles placed in your way are being dismantled. The favor I'm releasing will not only cover your needs, but overflow enough for you to bless others as well. I'm establishing you as a symbol of my generosity, a beacon of my abundance. If your heart is ready to receive this kind of favor, type I believe in the comments now. Let those words anchor you in this season. Know that as you write them, I am tearing down barriers and building bridges. You are not average. You are my beloved. You are chosen and protected. Walk in boldness, not fear. I am giving you the confidence to step into rooms you thought were out of reach and open doors long closed. Your story is shifting. What the hand of M tried to sabotage, I have sealed with favor. My promise will prevail. Let hope rise within you, because the miracle I'm sending will exceed your wildest prayers. Those who questioned your value will be silenced. Those who loved you will rejoice. And you, my precious child, will know deep in your soul that it was I, your God, who turned the impossible into your reality. Now listen closely, there's a breakthrough, being revealed through a method long hidden, leaked findings from deep government research, supported by leading neuroscience labs, have uncovered a simple 7-second brainwave ritual. Ordinary people are using this practice at home to erase debt and usher in overwhelming financial blessing. It's transforming lives, homes, vehicles, freedom from financial stress. If you're seeing this, it's no accident, but this information may vanish at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's removed for good. And now, beloved child, hear me clearly. You are standing in the center of one of the most pivotal moments of your life. I am the same God today as I was yesterday, and will be forever. Nothing escapes my vision, no plan, no betrayal, no hidden threat. The person whose name starts with M tried to twist your story, but I've taken the pen back. I've rewritten what was meant for evil into a chapter of victory. The trap has become a platform. The pain has become purpose. I've watched your tears, counted your sleepless nights, and heard your cries when you thought no one else noticed. I was there then, and I am here now, reordering the events of your life into divine alignment. What felt like chaos will be your confirmation. What felt like defeat will soon become undeniable evidence that I was moving all along. Stay rooted. Stand tall. Walk forward. Your miracle is unfolding every time you felt overlooked, every time your voice seemed drowned out, or your heart went unheard. I was moving behind the curtain of your life. I was orchestrating a path forward, ensuring that no storm, no shadow, and no season of silence would prevent you from rising. When others dismissed you, I was writing your comeback. When doors seemed shut, I was carving out new ones behind the scenes. No force in existence can interrupt my plan once I have determined to bless you. Nothing, no word, no person, no circumstance can halt what I've prepared for you. If you're holding on and believing that I will turn every loss into laughter, every sorrow into joy, then make your declaration. Right, Jesus is Lord. Let it be more than a phrase. Let it be a proclamation that echoes through the spiritual realm. Your words carry power. Your faith, when expressed, activates things you cannot yet see. When you speak out in trust, angels respond. Chains begin to fall. Doors begin to open. Blessings begin to move in your direction. Think of David, overlooked by his family, counted out by everyone. Yet I saw what others missed. I saw the heart. While others measured his appearance, I measured his spirit. And I anointed him as king while others questioned his worth. You may feel invisible in a world that judges by surface, but I have chosen you for a purpose that no one else can fulfill. Those who underestimated you will soon witness the elevation I bring into your life. My favor surrounds you like an impenetrable shield. No weapon can penetrate it. No word can break it. When loneliness creeps in, remember Esther. She faced an evil plot hidden in the shadows, designed to destroy. Yet I positioned her in the very palace that held the power to reverse it. With divine wisdom and favor, she revealed the enemy's scheme and brought deliverance to her people. In the same way, I am placing you strategically. You are not where you are by accident. I have set you in place to confront and cancel what was meant to destroy you. The tables are turning. Those who conspired against you will see you rise. You will not have to vindicate yourself. I will speak on your behalf. I am the God who multiplies. Don't be intimidated by what looks small in your hands. I am not restricted by quantity or resource. I fed multitudes with 5 loaves and 2 fish. That same miraculous power is available to you today. Surrender what little you think you have, and watch as I breathe life into it. What looks like not enough is being transformed into overflow. If you're ready for me to multiply what's in your life, your resources, your influence, your strength, then write 555 as your declaration of expectation. Let every letter be a symbol of your hope. My power is drawn to faith-filled hearts. When you look to me as your provider, I will cause rivers to break forth in the driest places. Deserts will bloom. Scarcity will be replaced by abundance. I've promised in my word, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Not one arrows launched at your finances, your body, your calling, they're being shattered right now. Even in the unseen, I'm waging war on your behalf. You may not be able to see every battle, but know this, I'm fighting for you in the realms beyond your reach. I am arranging breakthroughs. Divine appointments are being scheduled. The kind of transformation that leaves you speechless is underway. The very power that raised Jesus from the grave is alive in you. It is bringing dead dreams back to life, breathing energy into tired bones, restoring what the enemy tried to bury. Rest your heart in this truth. You are not surrounded by chaos, but by my glory. You are not vulnerable, but divinely protected. My angels are stationed around you. Every hidden plot is being exposed. Every locked door is about to swing open in your favor. Your name is being spoken in places your feet have not yet entered. Favor is chasing after you. Opportunities you once lost are returning, multiplied. If you feel the pull of my love embracing you now, let it build your confidence. There may be days you wonder if the tide will ever turn, but I tell you, it's already shifting. The blessing I am releasing is not just for now, it's generational. It will sustain your family and mark your bloodline. This restoration will be so complete, so undeniable, that even your doubters will say, surely this is the work of God. Rise up in confidence. You are not defined by rejection, you are defined by my faithfulness. The betrayal you faced was never the end, was the setup. The closed doors were protection. The heartbreak was preparation for honor. You will step into influence. You will walk into rooms filled with favor. You will become living proof that no one can block what I've designed. Let your spirit lift. Let your voice shout with praise. You are bound by a covenant that cannot be broken. My promise to you is stronger than any lie spoken over you. The hand of M that sought to harm you will only serve to highlight the power of your testimony. What once felt like your darkest hour will become your brightest testimony. The world will know what I've done in your life was not luck, not coincidence, but divine intervention. For those who trust me fully, I reveal my power without limit. And now, let me share this. Could a simple 7-second ritual be the key to breakthrough? Recently uncovered research, funded through covert intelligence channels, has unveiled a powerful method backed by neuroscience to activate the brain's wealth centers. This ritual is changing lives, turning debt into abundance, turning dreams into reality. Lavish homes, new cars, dream vacations, it's all becoming tangible. But this secret is being silenced. If you're seeing this, it's for a reason. Don't wait. Follow the link in the description or comments before it's removed permanently. And listen closely, this moment in your life is not ordinary. You are standing in the middle of divine transition. I am God in changing, ever-present and all-knowing. No scheme escapes my view. No curse is stronger than my will. The one whose name begins with M may have tried to influence others against you, but I have turned their efforts into stepping stones. Their plans are dissolving even now. The trap was set, but I laid a greater foundation. The enemy meant to harm you, but I am using it to elevate you. I've seen the nights you cried quietly. I've heard your whispered prayers when no one else was around, and I am moving. I am aligning. I am transforming your pain into power and your struggle into strength. The delay wasn't denial, it was development. Now the pieces are falling into place. The season of wondering is turning into the season of witnessing. Watch what I do next. It will leave no doubt. I was always with you. If you know in your spirit that this is your moment, type, I affirm. Let those words be etched in heaven. Let them signal that your faith remains steady. Because now, more than ever, I am opening the floodgates of blessing that no one, not even your enemies, can stop. Every time you speak in faith, heaven listens. Your declaration is not a meaningless phrase or empty tradition. It is a sacred signal that reverberates through the spiritual realm. It is a declaration of trust, a powerful act of surrender. When you affirm what I have spoken over you, you make space for divine favor to flood into your life. The delay that once weighed on your heart is lifting. The opposition that lingered for too long is fading away. What seemed impossible just days ago is now shifting. Doors are creaking open, and blessings are moving swiftly in your direction. You've waited through seasons of silence. You've carried burdens with quiet strength. And now I'm bringing visible proof of everything you hoped I would do. The time has come for reward. The patience you showed, the tears you cried in secret, the quiet prayers you whispered when no one else knew what you were going through, none of it has gone unnoticed. I have seen it all, and I am responding. There are people who look at you and wonder how you're still standing. But you know it was never your own strength. It was my spirit holding you up when you had no more strength to draw from. That's why the arrows didn't pierce you. That's why the betrayal didn't destroy you. I was your shield. I stood between you and the storm. I defended you in moments where you didn't even know you were under attack. Do you remember Peter? Bound in prison, surrounded by iron gates and guards who thought they had the final word. They slept, confident in their plan. But I sent an angel. In the darkest part of the night, I broke the chains, flung the gates open, and brought Peter out. That kind of rescue was not for him alone. I'm doing the same for you. Quietly, swiftly, supernaturally. Chains are falling off your finances. Invisible limits are being removed from your opportunities. The ceiling that others tried to place over your life is shattering. If you sense this shift, type 1212. Each declaration builds a spiritual ladder that reaches into my storehouse. When you speak with faith, heaven, when you cannot see the outcome, you tap into the very source of miracle power. The greatest breakthroughs don't always begin with grand gestures. Sometimes they begin with a quiet whisper. Yes, Lord, I trust you. That is all I need to move. You are walking into a season where long-standing debts are being wiped away, not by chance, but by my hand. You will witness those who opposed you standing back in amazement as I promote you beyond their expectations. People who tried to shut you out will be forced to watch as I pull you into places no one thought you belonged. My word over your life overrides every opinion. What the first decree I fulfill. Place your confidence not in human connections or personal skill, but in me alone. When your trust is fully anchored in me, I release the full measure of blessing that's been stored up with your name on it. Setbacks were never the end. They were stepping stones. Every closed door was leading you to the right one. What looked like a loss was divine positioning for greater gain. My favor is not seasonal, it is your covering. It's not a flimsy shelter, it's a fortified place. The enemy may have thought you would be crushed under the pressure, but instead, the pressure is producing brilliance within you. You are becoming what I've always seen in you. This isn't just about bouncing back. This is about being completely restored, so much so that people will barely recognize your life compared to where you began. If your faith is stirring, if your spirit feels this alignment, type 999. Let that number be your sealand, ending to past sorrow and the opening of a new chapter filled with grace. As you write those numbers, understand this: I am wrapping up every battle that tried to define you. I'm responding to the prayers you didn't even have the strength to repeat. Your obedience is about to be celebrated in the open. What once seemed like detours were actually divinely orchestrated steps to your destiny. The tides are turning. The very ones who mocked or misunderstood you will have no words when they see how I raise you. I specialize in making water spring up in the desert. I speak light where darkness once ruled. My authority overrides natural law, and nothing is impossible for me. Your future doesn't rest in the hands of someone whose name starts with M, or anyone else who tried to interfere. Your future is secure in my grasp. My mercy surrounds you. My goodness follows you all the days of your life. This struggle is closing. The story is changing, and a new beginning is unfolding right before you. My faithfulness is unshakable. My love for you is relentless. Prepare for miracles to arrive suddenly. Expect unstoppable favor to surround you like armor. Anticipate peace that confounds your enemies. Today was not a random day. I handcrafted it for you, and while the world distracts you with noise, something powerful is circulating underground. A 7-second ritual backed by neuroscience, suppressed by powers who want to keep you small, has been changing lives, erasing debt, drawing wealth like a magnet. Imagine your dream home, stress-free living, and financial breakthroughs all rooted in this one quiet shift. The proof is mounting. Families are rising, but the link won't be available long. Check the description and comments before it vanishes. Your breakthrough could be one step away, even now. I want you to know something deep and personal. You are not just surviving, you are being protected by my hand. This isn't a temporary cover. My protection rests over you like a firewall no force can penetrate. The time will come when people will ask, "How did you make it through that storm?" And your answer will be simple: God carried me. The one who tried to disrupt your path, yes, the one represented by M, has been silenced. Their efforts crumbled in my presence. Every word spoken against you has been rendered powerless. You are not fighting alone. I see the hidden pain, the buried fears, the tears you cried when no one was watching. And I have not missed a moment. My spirit walks ahead of you, carving out space, removing danger, and planting rest where you once found only resistance. When you feel lost, I bring clarity. When despair creeps in, I pour in strength. If you trust me to guide you through every shadow, type, "I love God." Each time you speak in faith, the atmosphere shifts. Angels draw near. Your trust activates miracles that others never thought possible. Even when it feels like your prayers go unanswered, I am always working behind the scenes. My timeline is perfect. I often move just when all hope seems gone. Remember Lazarus. He was declared dead, but I spoke and life returned. What seems beyond repair in your life is not beyond my reach. I call life from the grave. I command rivers to flow where everything seems dry. Doors that others locked will fly open at my command. Don't be surprised when those who tried to block your blessing come back, silenced, regretful, or even in awe. I am setting a crown of honor upon you. You will walk through doors that once felt miles away. The chains, spiritual, emotional, even financial, are falling off. And though tried to dim your light, I am igniting a flame within you that nothing can extinguish. Your breakthrough will not be subtle. It will be undeniable. It will become so unmistakably evident that the only conclusion people will be able to draw is this: the hand of God is upon your life. If you've been sensing a shift in your finances, your home, or even your health, declare it boldly by typing 1010. These numbers are not random. They represent a divine alignment, a symbol of completion, double favor, and the dawn of something entirely new. As you make this declaration, understand that heaven is responding. I am crafting a new narrative for you, one filled with peace that surpasses understanding, provision that flows endlessly, and purpose that cannot be stolen. The blessings I'm releasing will overflow more than you can gather, more than you imagined. Get ready for your storehouses to be filled. Recall the moment I parted the Red Sea, transforming an impossible barrier into a passage of deliverance. I don't merely make a way where none exists. When resistance rises, my power rises higher. When the enemy storms in like a flood, I raise a divine standard that he cannot breach. You've walked through the fire, but you're emerging refined, not even smelling of the flames that once surrounded you. You are stepping out purified, restored, and carrying the fragrance of my glory. Rest in this truth. Every word I've spoken over your life is secure and irrevocable. No scheme of man can alter it, and no voice of doubt can drown it out. Where others see roadblocks, I see the start of a remarkable testimony. What the enemy thought was his final move against you will be remembered as the very thing that led you to your miracle. If your heart agrees, if you feel the stirring of my peace and the echo of my promise, write, I believe. Let your faith be louder than your fears. Let it move your words, your decisions, your posture. You are not forgotten. You are handpicked, chosen before the beginning of time. No slander, no plot, no shadow of the enemy can strip away what I have placed upon you. My love is your fortress, my presence your ever-present help. Yes, there may be moments ahead where familiar challenges resurface, but this time they will not shake you. They will only confirm how deeply rooted you now are in my truth. What once intimidated you will now fall powerless at your feet. I am teaching you to rise above waves, to walk with authority even in the storm. Wisdom will rest on you, and courage will flow from you. This is your appointed time, a season where my favor speaks louder than any voice of resistance. I'm surrounding you with rest on every side. Even in chaos, you will carry peace. Even in scarcity, you will overflow with joy, and those who once tried to hinder your breakthrough, they will become nothing more than a distant memory, footnotes in the story of your rise. The glory belongs to me alone, for I always complete what I begin. Every step forward is covered by me. I am not only walking beside way, am walking before you, preparing the way. Watch how hearts shift, how doors open without explanation, how opportunities begin to find you. I am God, and what I'm about to do in your life cannot be stopped by any force. You may have heard whispers about a 7-second ritual, something even the government has tried to suppress. This secret, pulled from declassified CIA archives and backed by 4 neuroscience labs, reveals a method that activates wealth attraction instantly. People who were drowning in debt are now living lives of luxury and ease. But it won't be available forever. If this message finds you, act swiftly. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone for good, my beloved child. Never forget you are not at the mercy of anyone else's decision. Though some, like M, may have tried to sabotage what I've ordained for you, I've overridden every earthly plan with my divine authority. Every setback, delay, and disappointment has been masterfully repurposed for your elevation. I see what you cannot. I hear every word whispered behind closed doors. I know every motive behind every action. I am your ultimate judge, your faithful redeemer, the one who lifts your head when others try to bring it low. You had every reason to become bitter, but you chose forgiveness. You had countless chances to give up, but you clung to my promises. These choices were not in vain. I am rewarding your hidden faithfulness with public favor. Remember the story of Joseph, betrayed by brothers, left to suffer in silence, forgotten in prison till the day came when I lifted him into prominence. That is the same blueprint I'm using for you. If you trust in my divine timeline, write 777 as a sign of your belief. Each number you type, each word you declare, is a seed of faith. A prophetic act that reaches into the spiritual realm and prepares the ground for your harvest. Let your mouth be a trumpet of hope. Soon, those around you will witness the outpouring. I'm preparing on your behalf. You've wondered if the cycle would ever break. The constant setbacks, the heartbreaks, the moments where you were so close yet it slipped away, those days are ending. I am stepping into your situation with new strength, fresh clarity, and heaven-born strategy. From now on, your steps will be ordered with precision, and when you look back, you will realize not one tear was wasted. Every loss is about to be repaid with something greater. The reason the battle was so intense is because the breakthrough is so significant. What I'm doing through you will not only change your life, will inspire countless others. You are a living demonstration of my faithfulness, a sign to this world that I lift up those who remain faithful in obscurity. If this message speaks to the hope you feel rekindling inside, write, I affirm. Let your words be a witness. Let your faith ring out. You are being positioned for a glory that cannot be denied. Speak these words with full assurance, knowing that your declarations have impact far beyond what the eye can see. Heaven is listening. The spiritual realm is responding. I have commanded blessings to pursue and overtake you. Right now, angels are being released assigned specifically to defend you, to clear paths for you, and to ensure your victory. What is unfolding in your life is not just restoration of what was lost, but multiplication exceeding anything you've dared to imagine. Think of the widow who gave her final coin. To the world it looked small, even irrelevant, but to me it was an offering of great worth. Your quiet acts of obedience, your faith when it was hardest to believe, your heart that kept serving even when it was breaking, these things have not gone unnoticed. I have treasured every sacrifice, every moment you chose to stay faithful. And now I am transforming each one into a legacy of abundant favor. You will lack nothing that is good, for I alone am your source. And as you move forward, you will begin to see that the very areas where you once struggled the most will become places of your greatest breakthrough and blessing. The enemy may have tried to make an example of UAE, target of shame and defeat, but I have chosen to make you a living display of grace. Your story is about to be a visible testimony of my power and kindness. What I'm about to do in your life will leave people speechless. They will witness the undeniable evidence of my goodness. Your comeback will spark hope in those who thought they were too far gone. If you're ready to see your past wounds transformed into purpose, declare it now. Type, I trust God. That act of trust is a key. It opens new doors, new realms of blessing, and invites supernatural acceleration into your life. I am not finished with you. What I began, I will complete, and I will crown it with glory. Keep your focus on me. Do not be distracted by outside noise or the opinions of others. My plans for you are secure. You are chosen for this moment. Like Esther, you have been positioned to stand before influencers, decision makers, and leaders. And when you can't find the words, my favor will speak loudly on your behalf. I am the one opening doors that no human can shut, and I am the one closing doors that no human can reopen. Let peace anchor your heart. I am in full control. Every relationship, every opportunity, every detail of your life is being orchestrated by my hand. What looked like a delay was simply a setup for a greater reveal of my power. What you thought was rejection was divine redirection. You're not falling behind, you're being launched forward at the perfect time. Do not fear the future. I've already gone ahead of you. The resources you need are already prepared. The answers you've been waiting for are already on the way. Keep walking in faith. What's coming next will showcase you as an example of my unwavering love and unstoppable favor. Take this word and let it settle deep in your spirit. You are protected. You are set apart. And you are about to experience a wave of blessing that cannot be stopped or contained. Watch closely as I flip the very attacks of the enemy into victories so profound they will leave others in awe. And let your faith be the melody that moves your steps. Sing it, speak it, live it. Now you may be wondering, is there really a 7-second ritual connected to financial breakthrough? The answer is hidden in a long-classified CIA discovery, now revealed, backed by 4 independent neuroscience labs. This unusual but powerful brain technique can activate wealth-attracting brainwaves instantly. People once buried in financial struggles are now living their dream lives, and it's happening fast, but this secret may vanish again soon. Click the link in the description and in the comments before it's taken down permanently. My beloved child, lift your eyes above the confusion and chaos of this world. Many voices are speaking, some with doubt, others with judgment, but my voice stands alone. I am your true guide. I am your unwavering source, and there is no battle you'll ever face alone. I am right here with you, defending you, strengthening you, especially when you feel exhausted or misunderstood. There is someone, yes, the one whose name begins with M, who tried to scatter seeds of discouragement into your life. But I am pulling up every single one by the root. Every negative word spoken over you is being rendered powerless. I am restoring your strength and renewing your courage. You may have felt like your journey was delayed, as if no matter how hard you pushed forward, doors just wouldn't open. But listen carefully, those closed doors were my protection, not your rejection. I saw what you couldn't see, and I made a way to guard your future. And now I am unlocking new doors. Doors no man can close. The season of silence is breaking open into a season of sudden miracles and divine surprises. If something deep inside of you knows that your breakthrough is near, then boldly comment, Amen. This isn't just a word, it's a declaration of faith, a powerful agreement with my promises over your life. When you speak it, you activate something supernatural. You let heaven know that you're ready, that you're expecting, not in fear, but in confident hope. Remember Gideon. Surrounded by enemies, filled with self-doubt, he felt unworthy of his calling. Yet I called him a mighty warrior, not because of where he was, but because of what I placed inside him. In the same way, I call you strong, I call you chosen, I call you victorious. You will not lose. I am giving you not only strength, but strategy, divine insight to overcome every challenge. Your victory has already been written, and the very ones who underestimated you will marvel at what I have done through you. Now is the time to release the pain of your past. Lay it down. I am healing old wounds, reconciling strained relationships, calming your anxious thoughts, and giving you a completely new lens through which to see every trial. My presence goes before you like fire guiding your steps, pushing back darkness and revealing the path ahead. You are secure in my love, priceless in my eyes, and destined for things far beyond your imagination. If faith is stirring in you again, if you feel the fire returning, declare it by typing, I believe. Say it like you mean it. Let it be a shout of hope, a stand of courage, a spark that sets miracles in motion. This is not the end. This is not your defeat. This is the beginning of a divine turnaround. The plans of those who opposed you are unraveling, and the plans of heaven are moving forward with force. I am the God who brings beauty out of ashes, who turns mourning into dancing, and that loss you once thought was permanent, it's about to become your loudest praise. The blessings I am about to release over your life will not be hidden or subtle. They will be visible, undeniable, and so overwhelming that even those who once opposed you will have no choice but to acknowledge the hand of God on your life. I am setting a table before you, not in secret, but right in front of those who thought you would fail. Your cup will not merely be filled, it will overflow with my abundance. Doors are opening, doors of provision, doors of opportunity, and doors that will enable you not only to meet your own needs, but to become a channel of blessing to many. The days of just scraping by are coming to an end. The limitations that once confined you are being shattered. The grip of poverty, the weight of sickness, and the heaviness of anxiety are being broken off your life right now, where you once felt invisible. You will now be elevated. Where you walked alone, you will find yourself surrounded by divine partnerships and relationships sent directly by my hand. If you're ready to enter a season of divine overflow, comment to 2 as a prophetic sign of agreement. Every number and word you speak in faith becomes key that unlocks greater favor and deeper access to my presence. Trust me completely as you take the next step. The light you see ahead isn't just optimism, it's my glory breaking through the darkness on your behalf. Stay focused. Don't allow the noise and distractions around you to pull you off course. I'm rewriting your story. Every challenge you've faced will turn into a powerful testimony. Each hardship will become a foundation for greater elevation. Just as I restored Job and gave him twice what he lost, I am doing the same for you. The patterns of the past are being broken. A new season is dawning, one marked by laughter, peace, and the kind of fruit that can only be produced by supernatural intervention. This is not your conclusion. This is the divine beginning of the very things you've prayed for, plus more. The favor that is about to overtake you is unstoppable, and the miracles I am releasing will silence every voice of criticism and doubt. Stand firm in my word. Keep declaring what I've promised. Watch as I make the impossible possible. You've only seen a glimpse of what I can do. Prepare for the full release. You may have heard whispers about a strange yet effective 7-second technique, one even linked to hidden CIA research. This isn't a fantasy. Recently uncovered intelligence reveals a short ritual that has been proven in neuroscience labs to rewire the mind for wealth and success. It takes just a few seconds, can be done from your own home, and is radically changing lives. But this information may be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. Now hear this clearly, my child. Your story is turning. The shift has already begun. I've seen every silent tear, every lonely moment, and every effort you made to keep hope alive when everything around you said give up. Someone whose name starts with M, may have plotted in silence, but I saw it all. Nothing escapes my view. Every scheme against you is being dismantled. Every curse is being reversed. No power in heaven or on earth can undo the blessing I have spoken over you. My favor will go before you, announcing your arrival before you say a word. Those who once tried to hide your gifts or silence your voice will witness the rise I have ordained. I am granting you new authority, fresh influence, and a voice that carries weight. You are no longer hidden. You are being revealed. Every obstacle once placed in your path will now become part of the platform I use to elevate you. The roadblocks the enemy used to try and stop you are being turned into stepping stones, lifting you higher. If you can feel my hand already moving ahead of you, comment, I affirm. Let this be your public agreement with every promise I've spoken over your life. When you speak your affirmation, you activate the harvest that's been waiting to be released. My word will not return void. Angels are watching your faith. They're taking note of your trust and standing guard over every new beginning I'm orchestrating. Everything the enemy stole is being returned. Your finances, your joy, your confidence. What was once thought to be lost forever is coming back, multiplied and overflowing. I'm restoring relationships, healing broken hearts, and reigniting your purpose. Shame is being replaced with honor, and you are being repositioned not because of your qualifications, but because of my command. The world will see what I've placed on your life and be astonished. Remember, Ruth, she walked into a foreign land as a widow, uncertain and grieving, but I led her directly to her breakthrough. I connected her with favor. I aligned her with destiny. I am doing the same for you. Where you once felt like an outsider, you will now flourish. Where it looked like the end, you will witness the beginning of my best. If you're standing in faith for full restoration, comment 1111 now. Let it be a banner over your life that says, I believe in divine turnaround. Every declaration of faith brings you into deeper alignment with heaven's agenda. Don't be moved by what your natural eyes see. Look to me, the one who authors and finishes your story. I'm not just editing a chapter. I'm rewriting the entire narrative with goodness and grace. My promise to protect you is absolute. I say it not as a suggestion, but as a decree backed by all the authority of heaven. The one who tried to block your finances, your health, your peace has failed. My heavenly armies surround your household. They are stationed around your body, your mind, your relationships, and your destiny. I am silencing the voices of fear and doubt that once clouded your mind. My peace will guard you like armor. While others are consumed with worry, you will sleep in peace and rise in confidence. Fear no longer has a place in your life. My spirit is driving it out. You are chosen. You are marked for greatness. Your future is not dependent on what's in your hands. It's anchored in who is holding your life. I am releasing a new chapter over you, one filled with clarity, purpose, and deep joy. The confusion you've endured is giving way to divine direction. The fog is lifting. Your steps are about to be steady and sure. If you are ready to move from confusion into clarity, type 1, trust God in faith. Let it be more than a commental. Let it be a covenant. This is not your moment to back down. It's your moment to rise. With bold expectation, miracles are still on the agenda. I am not done yet. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass, and when it does, it will be nothing short of glorious. In Jesus' name, amen.